Welcome everybody to the Renovated Thinking Podcast.
Hey,
We over here again. It's me, Dion. We got over here. We got Ray.
Yes.
And we got Drade.
hey, we out too.
And today we're gonna have a good talk. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have a good talk. But before we get into that, I just want to see how everybody doing. First of all, how's everybody doing?
I'm pretty all right. I don't have no complaints today.
You have no complaints?
Man,
No?
I'm great.
No?
I'm really great.
Hey, that's what I like
That's
to
what's
hear.
up.
And I'm blessed myself.
Mhm.
I'm blessed myself. You know,
Why not?
we got different opportunities growing. We all progressing. And, you know,
Mm-hmm.
Why
we woke
not?
up this morning. We could see, hear,
Yes.
talk.
Mm.
It's a
His
good
shirt
day.
say it all.
Right, it's a good day.
God
Yep.
is dope.
God is dope. God is dope.
He the reason we here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know, I gotta show everybody. But yeah, yeah, man. Today I feel good. I feel energized. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I just overall feel good. You know, just had a little sluggish feeling going on. I told just like that's how I felt last week, but today feels a lot better.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I hope everybody else had a good week, great week,
a great week, man.
Productive week.
a productive week.
Productive week. Mhm. And hope that this week coming up is even more productive than the last one. You know what I'm
Amen.
saying?
Yes.
So yeah. Today's topic is supporting others around you. Supporting others around
Lift
you.
them up. Got to.
You got to. In different types of ways. There's a lot of different types of ways to support people, to be there for people, and it comes back to you. What you give is what you get. Is something that, you know, we all should know. What you give is what you get. And when you give support and you give, you're going to be able to take, and you won't even have to ask for it.
Right.
It'll be there for you.
I
So-
think before you continue, with that being said, the thing about that is even when you're able to take the thing, don't expect. Don't ever expect people to be right behind you. Don't ever expect the support. You do what you do,
Mm-hmm.
but don't ever look at it as, well, since I'm doing this, they gonna come and support me.
Yeah.
They're gonna be behind me. I know that.
Right.
Just do what you do, you know. And when it comes, and if it comes, that's all it is. That's all it is.
Yeah. You know, I scratch your back, you scratch mine
Right.
situation. You can't really expect that all the time. Because some people take your support and actually appreciate it,
Yes.
but it's not part of them. It's not their natural sense to return
Right.
that. You know, that happens a lot. It happens to me.
Sometimes you have others who may have different intentions. So when they do help you, they ask for something in return. So if it doesn't happen, it's more so, well, I did this for you. So why can't you do it for me?
Reciprocation. You reciprocate the favor.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, personally for me, I reciprocate as much as I can, but you know, and I when people don't do it, honestly, I don't take it to heart. I don't
Right.
really pay attention to it. That's why, you know, just like you said, you can't always expect it.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, you're not necessarily doing it for them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing it for yourself, you know. And when people are aware of what you are doing and what you are contributing,
Mm-hmm.
that's when everything falls in place.
Yeah. And everything will fall in place. God sees what you're doing,
Exactly.
and as long as that's the case, you will be fine. You will get you will be able to reap what you sow, as long as you'll reap what you sow regardless of what it is.
Right.
But if it's good, you know, you'll get it 10 times fold, and that's what matters. So yeah. So when you get into different ways of supporting, there's a lot of different ways to support. And when I was thinking, you know, earlier about different ways that you could support that we could talk about on this show, after I met up with you guys, you know, even the people behind the scenes, we were able to just think about some things that, you know, I didn't even think about before we got
Right.
here. And I was like, oh, snap. You know what I'm saying? Like, support is a very broad um, thing to do. It can happen a lot of different ways. So let's get into that. The different ways to support.
I feel like one of the keys with supporting is basically just like we talked about earlier. Just support someone how you want to be supported. You know what I'm saying? Like depending on the situation, if you have the time or energy, sometimes it's something as small as the click of a mouse,
Right.
A compliment, just to tell somebody have a good day.
Yeah.
Just even in this day and age, just liking a picture. And give somebody, that felt good. Maybe they put out a drawing. They've been working on their drawing skills for years, and just your like makes them and encourage them to continue it. Just something as small as that.
Right.
Yeah, it could be as small as that, and it's different ways of being able to do that, and things on social media. Just like you said with social media, you can like, commenting is even better, and also. The best way to support on social media is to share what somebody has, share their goods that they're selling,
yes,
share their services, share share what they put out.
Right.
If they're a content creator, if they have content, share their content. You know what I'm saying? Put it out there. Be like, hey man, this is my whoever, however that person. Put that out there.
Yeah.
Be like, this is what they got going on. If you want to go follow them, here's their page. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not naturally a social media person, but I've been trying to get that habit as I'm on there more.
Up your game a little bit.
Yeah. Speaking on that, like the story I was telling you earlier, I wanted to share with the viewers. I follow this guy's name is Trey Bryant, 27. He does a lot of positive things as far as fashion and stuff like that. So I was just scrolling down my timeline and I seen a picture and I seen something, he was promoting. So I just clicked on it. I said, let me share it just to support, a fellow person, fellow entrepreneur. So boom, next thing I know, it comes up, you've won. He reposted me and said I won a raffle. I was like, a raffle? I didn't even know I was entering a raffle. And I didn't even know what it was. So I reached out to him, let him know my address or whatever so he could send it to me. And I asked him, so what did I win? Because I really don't know. I was just trying to support this guy, like I would want him to support me,
Right.
Renovate thinking and stuff like that. So he was like, oh yeah, you want a beard, a beard maintaining kit. I was like, wow, look at God. You feel me? So like, and I did not seek anything in return. I don't even know him. I promise I've never met this guy in my life, but I just support his hustle and see that he do positive things. So I shared and look what happened, So you never know by just helping someone, you get something out of it, even if it's just a good feeling to know that you help someone.
Yes.
Right.
Because they don't always have to be a tangible thing.
Yeah,
Yes.
it doesn't have to be a tangible thing.
Because you could have helped this person, and guess what? In 5-10 years, next thing you know, they on a mountaintop somewhere.
What?
You know what I'm saying? Achieve their ultimate goal. And guess what? That one help from you just got the ball rolling.
Man,
Right.
when I
You
tell
feel
you,
me?
I love to put a smile on somebody's face, and if I can make them laugh, it's even better. Just knowing, I wholeheartedly agree with you.
Yeah, it's just a good feeling. And when you're a good person, that good feeling would literally be enough.
Yes.
Like, if, just put that out
Keep
there.
you moving, keep it going.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? So that's that. And speaking of, while we still on the subject of social media, in my opinion, I feel like out of all major social media networks, Twitter, just like I mentioned to y'all, I'm on Twitter, and a lot of people put their stuff on Twitter. And the reason why they do that is because Twitter, the way it's set up, that is the easiest place, along with Facebook, it's the easiest place for things to blow up. Things could blow up on Instagram, but not to the same extent, because when you retweet something, that goes, all it takes, if you have 500 followers, right, and you post something, and then somebody else retweets it, one retweet, and they have 2,000 followers, the amount of people that's able to see your post just went
Right.
from 500 to 2,500, just like that.
Yep.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Now, when it comes to say you're on Instagram, like you can share something just like, you share a post or whatever, you could put that on there. And when you share it, it's different because in order for people to even get to you, they have to be willing to go down and be like, okay, who's this?
Mm-hmm.
To go and find you.
Yep.
Truth be told, when you retweet something, when somebody retweets your content, it still shows up as, your work.
Mm-hmm.
It'll have at the top, it'll say, oh, this person retweeted it when that person sees it, but it still shows up as you. Like
Right.
you show up as if they follow you.
Right.
And that is an extremely effective way for content to move around. I've seen things from any random thing. Somebody put something up, man, 100,000, 200,000 retweets. Can you imagine how many people? If everybody has a couple thousand followers and then 200,000 people done retweeted, do you know how many people done seen that? And then
Yeah,
it continues to build, it
definitely.
continues to go. And what it's done for people, a lot of creators that I know, a lot of people, entrepreneurs and entertainers that I know, receive great following from, Twitter along with Facebook more than anything. But Instagram goes with being able to build an image of who you are, building your image on a platform. Instagram is that place to do that.
Right.
However, speaking of like building an image, I'm not saying not being yourself. Of course, you need to be authentic. Don't sell something that you're not. Because you may get the following that you want to, you may get the results,
Mm-hmm.
but having to portray something that you're not, you will get tired. So definitely, authentically put yourself out there, and just keep pushing, just keep putting stuff out on all your social media. It's 2020. That's how you grow in today's day. And in order for you to support the way that is best for you to do, social media is the way. Social media is the way right now,
Right.
because you can literally shoot yourself up. You don't have to get yeses from high corporate people
Yeah.
to tell you I'm willing to give you my resources
Right.
for you to grow. Now you can go out and go build that for yourself, gain a following, create a community around you, and that's called personal branding.
Mm.
And I know a lot of people who personal brand, just put that out there. You know what I'm saying? Personal brand for yourself, but also be willing to give out to other people.
Definitely.
So we got that, and we
Yeah,
also
I think that
Mhm.
also comes with supporting up and comers,
mm-hmm.
people who are just starting off,
Mm.
um trying to get their foot off the ground.
Yeah,
Still developing. their
Yeah.
craft.
still developing their craft, man. You don't have to. People don't always have to be at their best because people grow.
Exactly. Yeah.
People grow, and as long as you see that they're hungry to do what it is that they're doing, and it's obvious,
Just be behind them.
Right.
just be behind them, man.
Like, hey, I'm here.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yeah.
I've met people, who's like, for example, I met some musicians or whatever, and like you said, they just now beginning, and at the end of the day, as long as I see that they're hungry, as long as I see that they're trying,
Mm-hmm.
how can I, no sense shoot you down and like, nah, that's trash, like, nah.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
bro, you just started. Like, think about it. Like, when you first start drawing, you ain't just gonna be drawing Picasso. Like, you ain't just gonna be
Yeah.
a pro. When
Out of
Jordan
nowhere.
first got out there, he wasn't Jordan.
But it's something
was the
that
guy who
you-
got cut.
Yeah, it's something you want to do.
You feel what I'm saying? Jordan had to get cut multiple times and start getting that fire and get that hunger so he could actually get to where he is. He had
Mhm.
to get and take L's.
Mhm.
He had to receive failure to get that hunger. If he probably would have made that team, he probably wouldn't even be who he is today.
Yeah.
If you really think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Because he would have thought he was good. Oh, I'm good. I don't got to practice. I'm good. I made the
Yeah.
team.
Yeah, there are certain decisions, that you have to make to better yourself, and failure is a blessing. Failure is a blessing, man. You're not gonna be able to. you're not fulfilled until till failure is standing right in your face. You know what I'm saying? And when you are trying to be great, you will go through it. You will not get the green light every time. You'll get green light, green light, green light. You'll be going 150 miles an hour, and then that red, it won't even go green, yellow, red. It'll go straight to red, right on you.
Right.
And a big ticket gonna be waiting for you.
Right.
You're gonna have to suck it up.
Right. You know, mess the tires up, everything.
But yeah, man, when it just supporting up and comers, and when you support up and comers, be willing to when they wanna build relationships with you. You could do that too, and building as much relationships as you can. Like I know, for example, everybody at this table, I can honestly say that about us. You know what I'm saying? Everybody here, we go out and we build a lot of relationships. We know a lot of different people. You know what I'm saying? And knowing people is actually what brought, us together in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Because there's certain people that we're all connected to just in different ways. So, that just knowing that, and you see
certain links,
exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like Ray knew Drade before I did, but it was a way that they network and they connected, you know what I'm saying, that made Ray think of him to go, oh snap. Because at first, Ray was the first person that was added to the team, and when we were thinking about another host, she was like, Drade. Like, I you know what I'm saying? And
and
look how that works out.
Yeah, sometimes all it takes is a simple conversation for you to understand or grab something when it comes to somebody else.
And sometimes it just be vibration or feeling. Because we had a conversation, but it really wasn't that much. But it was more of the energy and the vibration.
And we were there for a reason.
Exactly. The stars was aligned.
Exactly. Because that's exactly how it was, described to me, that it wasn't much, but, just the energy of it, you just knew that, that person would be a fit, even though, we didn't know him that well.
Right.
And I trust Ray's judgment. So when she said that you were good, I was just like, you must be. So, you know what I'm saying?
You got those people, it's like, I
don't know about them. You got to think twice about them. You know what I'm saying?
It'd be like that.
Yeah. So
but at the end of the day, we all working, trying to progress, and get better so we could be better people,
Of course.
Yeah. And, support other people to be able to do that. We are beyond people. We can be a lifter for somebody. We can be an extra number for somebody. Utilize yourself as much as you possibly can.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Another way to support people, which is something I wanted to talk about, is being able to give information and be willing to share what you know and who you know.
That's funny. That's crazy. Because some family members don't even share information with each other, which is crazy. Like, I'm talking about like intermediate family, like grandmother to their child. They feel like because they had to earn this and get this out the mud, you have to do the same. Like, you should have to work just as hard as I did. But I thought that's not the point. I thought the point was each generation should work a little bit less harder to be successful.
Right. So
that way we building an empire together. You know what I'm saying? Little by little, we're building generational wealth. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. And
like,
it ain't always like that.
We're not necessarily asking you to feed us everything. But you can definitely
mentor.
Yeah, help us along the way. What do you know that I don't?
Right.
What do you know that can help me? Build or not do something stupid.
That's real. That's real.
And the thing is, sometimes you have to ask. Sometimes you have to ask. Because it's not with some people, it doesn't come out willingly, but you have to be up to being able to speak and talk, ask questions, You know,
Be willing to.
what's going on? What should I know? Do you have any information for me?
Right.
Being a student of the game.
Yes.
Yeah, student, and that's a big thing about what we talk about. So, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to that, just being willing to give, you know, what you got. First of all, it's up to them to ask, and it's up to you to answer.
Right.
Yeah, because some people can ask, and then you got people who shut you down.
Yeah.
Because they just don't want to.
Right.
You know, they could be a millionaire, and you could not have much, and then just because they're a millionaire, you know, for some reason they may feel like you too little to give an answer to.
That, or in a way, they kind of look down on you. Just because you're not at the level that you're on at that time. It it happens. It definitely happens.
It definitely happens. There's a lot of people I ask questions to, who, you know, they didn't give me, but you know, I asked. I haven't always asked. You know, I've let opportunities slip, as we all do. But for the times that I ask, sometimes I get, sometimes I don't. And it just is what
Can't
it
be
is.
mad at
You
it.
gotta ask questions. I tell everybody I talk to, whether anybody I talk to, I tell them questions equal clarity. You know what I'm saying? I'm never afraid to ask questions. I'm that person in class. I'm gonna ask a question, even if I know the answer. I'm gonna ask a question for you. I'm gonna ask a question for the person in the back, because I know it's people who really just sitting there like, oh, I don't know if I should ask this question. So I'm gonna ask
That's
them.
you.
Like, excuse me. So I'm like, ma'am. So when is this due? Is this due today or tomorrow? Should no one's not ask all the questions, you know what I'm saying, to get it out there. And they're like,
Details.
why you ask the question?
Yeah.
Because that way you can't say you don't know.
Yeah.
Because you can't do it.
Right.
Don't mean I'm not gonna do it.
You see, Jade the type, he'll ask all the questions.
Yeah.
Even if he know the answer, he want the teacher to say it, so
Yes.
then not everybody can know.
Exactly.
It helps. It helps.
Because I was at the school
Yeah,
at one point.
yeah.
Who was, I wanted to ask a question, but I was too shy to ask. You feel me? I don't want nobody to think I was stupid. So I ain't gonna say nothing. But at the end of the day, you gonna look even more stupid when you don't get the shit right. Excuse me, but excuse me, y'all. But I'm just saying, just keep
You
it a
good.
band. Just keep it
it's
100.
true.
And then they gonna look at you, why do you ask?
Yeah. Be like, I don't
Yeah,
know.
I hate that.
I was scared. What you mean you was scared?
Yeah.
Exactly. Then it's gonna come down to a whole, now you need to work on some inner things
Yes.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was the kind
Yeah.
of person to wait until everybody would leave the room and then walk up, and then ask my questions.
But that's still better than nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
that's still
go,
better
well, why
than
you would
nothing.
ask why you was in the class? Because everybody was around, but I'm asking you now, right?
Oh my God, she's so right. She used to do that.
Yeah.
She is so right. Oh my God.
I've grown.
Yeah.
But see, now Lily over there in the back probably felt the same way.
Yeah.
And she don't know nothing. And they're like, I don't know what I'm gonna do about this class. But it be
Yeah.
like that, you know. That's
Yeah.
why that's my way. One of my ways of supporting people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like being
Mhm.
empathetic and knowing
Yeah,
that I was
definitely.
there at one point. You know. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like I see somebody lost on campus. Like, yo, you good? You need help or something?
Yeah. Yeah.
like
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
lost.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what
You
I'm
look
saying?
like you.
And I'm gonna say
Yeah.
it in a joking way so they don't feel like I'm trying to like play them.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, like no, I'm not trying to make you seem like you know what I'm saying, you slow. No, I'm just trying to say you look lost, bro. You from
Right.
here? Like you go here?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
And, sometimes when you I don't want to say in certain industries, I think it's anywhere you run into people who have quite a bit of experience, years and years of experience. And for example, interns
Right.
they are the easiest to be manipulated.
Yeah.
I know firsthand.
Mm.
You have, if you want to call him your boss, by all means, go ahead. But that wasn't for me. If
Mhm.
anything, for me, I had, certain people who would tell me to kind of just throw me anywhere.
Yeah.
Just cause
Make
they
you
knew
float.
they could, and just cause they saw, how I was, how quiet I was, or how shy I was. And it was more so, well, she'll do anything I
When
ask.
you hungry. Some people do that. They use your hungriness against you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then
They do that a lot.
Yeah, and sometimes you, not even sometimes, you have to be strong enough to say no.
Yeah.
Got me chopped.
Yeah.
That's not what I'm here for.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Once you willing, because you have people. If you walk into that room, and you show some type of, that you want, that you need it so bad, you need
Mhm.
something
you
so
wanna do
bad, and you know
whatever.
that person can.
Mm.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, right. They already think about some
Oh,
tasks
yeah?
they got you to do that
Yeah.
they ain't even want to do.
Exactly. Listen, and one way that you can really learn that lesson is going to a car dealership. Because when you go to a car dealership, listen, they, first of all,
Yeah.
I don't care what y'all say. Somebody from a car dealership can come to me right now and tell me that this is not what y'all do, but I promise y'all do.
Mm.
Okay? I don't care. You could walk in, and first they gonna test the waters with you. They want to see what type of vibe you on. Is this person hungry for a car? Do they feel like no matter what I need to leave with one, or stuff like that? Or do they know what they want? How much do they know what they want? Do they know the ARP, the APR rate that they want, and the type of car? Are they specific? How specific are they? What's their credit? Everything like that, all
Yeah.
types of stuff. And when they grade you, they're going to come and make a decision to be like, okay, either we gonna eat this fool alive, or we gonna try our best to work with this person.
Yep. How can I get over on them sometime?
Yeah.
Yep.
If you can get over on them, because they will know if
Yeah.
that you somebody. They will know if you're somebody that they
Yep.
should try to get over with or not. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So that's just that's just a little thing. The car dealership is a perfect example of that, man.
Mhm.
It's real.
Like you said, or like we said before, we run into obstacles. Sometimes you run into bad people with bad intentions, or people who just don't want to help at all.
Mhm.
Kind
Yeah.
of just push you to the side. For example, we in the industry of film, TV, news, all of that. You have, let's give a camera person an example. Somebody who's up and coming. I'll use myself for example, who is trying to better themselves, trying to find every opportunity to ask questions or see what's really going on and how do things work. You're watching this camera operator, or you're watching the floor manager, you're watching the director, the producer, you're watching everybody around you. But the person in your position that you're trying to be, you decide to ask them a question. You decide to speak up and see what's really going on. And
Mhm.
once you open your mouth, you have people who will look at you and completely turn their head, or give you, or they'll help you. They will help you, but they'll give you a little bit of information at a time,
Mhm.
just because they don't want to share everything that they know, simply because to them it's an opportunity for you to take their job, and that's not what they want.
Those called
That is
intimidation.
not what they want.
Oh,
They're
that's
intimidated by you.
And
That's what that
because
is.
you're
Oh,
younger,
my God.
they know. All right, well, she she's my enemy right about now. You
Mm.
get what
No, that's facts, and that actually that happens at a lot of jobs,
Mhm.
not
Jobs,
just
yeah.
Yeah.
where they. That's crazy. Yeah, that happens. That happens at a lot of jobs. Like matter of fact, that happened at one of the companies I used to work for, where they assume because of I did a lot of community service. I do a lot of community service.
Mhm.
And yeah, I told them my ideas and told them what I was, because I used to do it with the organizations that I was a part of. And instead of them sitting there as, oh, this guy actually can help me. He could actually be like a support system.
Yeah.
No, that's not how he's seen it at all.
Oh,
Because I'm like,
God.
yeah, I want to do book bag drive for the kids. I want to do community day. What's up? Let's go. You know what I'm saying? You got the resources. I got the ideas. I got some other people, some other resources too,
Right.
as far as manpower.
Help me help you.
Yo,
Mhm.
that guy's like, yeah, I got you. Yeah. We can do that. Yeah. No, nothing happened at all. But then once I started communicating and networking with other people in the company, they said, oh, yeah, that's him. Yeah, if you got an idea, yeah, you might as well just go do it yourself, buddy.
So
I'm like, wow.
yeah, it'd be like that.
You feel me? But then the crazy part is once I moved, because I ended up coming down here and working for the same company. But guess what? My own family was working down here and did the same thing, basically.
Them
And
connections were tight.
Right. And then on top of the crazy part is the person who I was working with lied and said that that was my intentions to take his job. Bro, even though, because we're cousins, but we don't really know each other. But if I'm talking to you, you got my number, we can talk.
Yeah.
You can ask me, you know what I'm saying, what you trying to do? Like, we can see what's up.
Instead of assuming.
Instead of you assuming or predicting the worst of me. And then we family on top of that. Like, it just didn't make sense. And then for him to go and run with it, that's all like, you know what? This is not even professional. You know what I'm saying? For you as a manager to go behind my back and talk to one of my cousins about a business matter, you know what I'm saying? And don't talk to me about it. Then he goes to another one of my cousins that him coming to me about it. So it just got real messy. So I just stepped back from the whole company because it just wasn't worth it. You feel me? So
sometimes really, no matter who you are, if they see you as a threat, they will do everything in their power to knock you down.
Yeah.
Just so you don't make it to where you want to go.
So you just got to be aware of that. Not everybody has the best intentions for you.
Right.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Some people
don't seek support from everybody.
Exactly. That's real too. Because some people are really, block your blessings. You know what I'm saying? Just because they feel whatever they got going on. Because to be honest with you, we really can't compute whatever they got going on with themselves. We can't. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they can't even compute with what they have going on with themselves.
Right.
That's a word.
You know? So we just got to just pray for them and keep it moving.
When that happens.
And distance ourselves.
You better believe if they can't make it happen for themselves, they gonna block you for sure. Just so you don't just so you don't progress. Just so you don't pass them.
There's more people like that than people with sincere hearts who want to see you achieve
and it's sad.
What you're meant to do. It's sad, but it's true.
But let's pray that it gets reversed.
Yeah. Let's hope. You know what I'm saying?
Just keep it going. Keep it moving.
For real. So, there's
and far as support, another thing I want to say, this is one thing because I was a peer mentor at my school, orientation mentor, and I used to tell my mentees, your circle, because I can say this from experience, you know it too. Your circle will make or break you. I promise you, your circle will make or break you. If you have people, basically your circle should be either people trying to strive to what you're trying to achieve or something similar or already there. That's what your circle should really consist of.
Yeah.
You feel me? However, if you see, like prime example, if you got somebody who don't care, they're a liability. If you got somebody who, if you walk in the store and they take something, you be like, yo, put that back. Like, nah, I don't care. Bro, get away from that person. They are a liability because they don't care about themselves. So why do they care about you? If they don't care about themselves, they don't care about you. You get what I'm saying? So they can do whatever and be content with what they chose.
Right.
So they could go out and slap somebody, rob somebody, steal something, whatever, and be happy. Okay, I'm going to jail. But guess what? That's what you didn't want that, but you just happen to be around this person that was on that. You feel me? So you gotta
look bad.
Now you look bad. Now you in jail. Now you accessory to a situation that you didn't even know was going to occur.
Like I said, it's the company you keep.
Yes.
And
the company you keep inside.
And going back to the but that goes back to the police officers.
Exactly. And just to recap on that, y'all just made a point that we made a couple episodes ago. You know what I'm saying? Just like I feel like in order for you to master yourself and give yourself break every chain off of you and to exceed in life, you got to be able to take care of what's in here and here. And what's here is your circle.
Right. You got to take care of him.
Here, the heart, the soul, the mind, and the surrounding.
Right.
Is what overall creates you, change you, maintain you, improve you, decrease you, increase you,
no, that's real.
stop you.
Yep.
It doesn't
Deter
matter.
You.
It'll
Distract
deter
you.
you.
It
Yes.
will always be something.
Right.
Always.
It'll always be something. It's gonna do something.
And that's around is really dictate a lot. You know what I'm saying? Because
Mm-hmm.
even though, you know what I'm saying, you got you. Hopefully you got you, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if the people around you don't got you and they're giving off negative vibration, they get off negative energy, you're going to catch that. Because I feel like energy is contagious. Like
Yes.
prime
It
example.
manifests.
Like prime example, I was talking to one of the students the other day. I'm like, yo, when you got to be a leader. You know what I'm saying? When you on the field, you got to be a leader. You got to
Right.
give off positive motivational energy. Because think about this:
Yes.
when you go to practice in the mornings or whenever you go to practice, when you around a guy, be like, man, I don't want to go to practice. Man, it's so hot. Man, it's wet. I don't want to be here. Da, da, da.
Yeah.
Eventually, it's gonna catch you. Like, yo, it
Everybody's
is hot.
starting to
Yo,
feel
it's-
like
yeah,
that.
Exactly. But then when you got somebody next to you, like, yo, let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. Bitch, you can't beat me. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Let's get it. You like, yo, you know what I'm saying? You pumped up. You ready.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that energy is catching. That energy is contagious. So if you want to be a leader, if you want fire, you got to give out fire.
What?
Speak to
What? What? Listen. That boy is right.
What?
Okay, because you could listen. You'll be, man. Coach got us on the track today, man.
Bruh.
I ain't trying to do this right now.
And then you already mentally
And then
broke.
You
Yeah.
mentally broken. You get on that line. And next thing you know,
They gone. You like, you in quicksand mentally. So you
what?
already
Mentally. So
Oh,
you know.
man.
So obviously you're not gonna be able to, go at the high level. But when everybody coming with high energy, man,
Right.
let's do this.
right.
Yeah.
That'd be the best practice for real.
That'd
for
be the
real.
best practice. It'd be fun.
Right.
Work is being done, but at the same time, it's fun. It goes
Enjoy
by.
yourself,
You're not feeling like you dreading through something.
Yeah, you
Right.
gotta, man. Thing is, you gotta be good with yourself to not allow people to affect how you feel.
That is real though.
Mhm.
You got to be able to block your energy. You have
Yeah.
to, but let's just keep it real. We humans, bro.
Yeah.
We don't have a force field, an energy force field
Yeah,
around us.
we ain't perfect.
But we're gonna try,
I'm
we're
not
gonna try to
saying
make
we
one.
perfect,
But
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like you, like she said, you gotta have that. Hopefully, you could create a positive force field around you. But if you
Yeah.
can't, you gotta try to keep that positive reinforcement around you. People that stay positive, people that push positive things in your ear.
Yeah.
People that when you tell them you down, they try to pick you up instead of kicking you while you down.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like you're like, man, I lost the game. Yes, I lost the game. Or well, you know what I'm saying? They find something instead of finding a negative to make you feel bad about it. Be like, okay, well, let's look at the film and see how you could help, how we
Right.
could
Yeah.
fix what happened.
So
get what
you
I'm saying?
next game you got
you'll
him.
do better.
exactly,
You know,
exactly.
You
lift
know.
them up.
But also you got to think about the intent, because just like we said, sometimes people have that mentality where their intentions is to help you and uplift you. So by them telling you you're trash, by telling you need to work on yourself, they're really trying to light a fire within you. But it's on you to determine what's their intentions.
Yeah.
And if
Because,
it's
I mean,
positive.
Yeah.
Are they trying to break you? Are they trying to deter you? Or are they trying to light a fire within you so you can want to work harder?
yeah. Don't tell somebody you trash. Tell them, hey, you could do a lot better than this.
Yeah.
You know, but
Yeah.
Still
And
saying in
sometimes
a
just show 'em.
positive manner.
Yeah, sometimes
know?
just show them so they can
Yeah.
say, what does this look like? Like, how this look good to you? Let them determine to themselves if they some
Right.
trash. Like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie,
forget
that's
the
trash.
fact that you're the one that did this. Just look at it.
Yeah, if it wasn't you, how would you feel? You think that was a good play?
For real. So, that's another part of support. There's different parts of support.
Right.
Yeah.
There is assistance,
Mm.
there is sharing, there is giving, whether it's information or it's monetary. There is verbal support, there is emotional.
Mm.
That's extremely important.
And they're all important, and you can try your best to give as much of all of those type of supports as much as you possibly can.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because for some people there's certain situations where you can't always, you may not have connects. And if you can have connects and you got money, at least there's different people like, say that there's somebody that I know and they have a clothing line. I know a lot of people with clothing lines. I know a lot.
Yeah.
If there's any type of entrepreneurs I know in a field more than anything else, I know more people in fashion and film than anything.
That sounds like a renovated fashion show to me, y'all.
Hey, when
Why
this
not?
quarantine over, it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So I know a lot of people with clothing lines, and I have a lot of their clothes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't wear, honestly, for me, I don't go around, I don't wear Gucci. I have the money for it, but that doesn't mean I go around wearing it. If you see my wardrobe and what I wear a lot of clothing that I know, I'll be like, man, I know the person with this brand, not this one. I don't know the person with this brand, but a lot of shirts I wear, they come from people that I know.
Right.
And it's not on it's like some petty stuff like, they just making clothes and they just gave one to me and I just bought. No. They have actual brands and they're out there and they're branding themselves on on a media standpoint. And because I know them and I actually like the stuff, I support.
Yeah.
I know some people, we all humans. Some people, sometimes I know people who can make clothes that I just don't see myself wearing. And I don't, I may
fashion.
I may not buy it to wear it because I won't. But what I will do, I'll share it, be like, listen, man, I know this person, they got their clothing brand. If this is your style, man, go ahead and buy.
Yeah.
And that's support too.
Exactly.
So there is no excuse for not being able to support somebody who's in your circle, an entrepreneur that you know. You go out to a networking event and you talk to that person, you connect, man, put that person out some way, somehow. Any type of support, even DMing them. Hey man, listen, I saw what you put up. It's dope. If I could give you a little bit of advice, this, that, just for next time. That's support.
Yeah, it is support. Not everybody can take that type of support. But it is support.
And also a support that a lot of people don't talk about. If there's somebody and you see them, they often put up content 4 times a week, and then 4 turns into 2, and then 2 turns into 1. You can call up that person, DM that person. Hey man, I realize you slowing down on your content. What's going on? You good? Is that is everything good with you? Is everything good with you? And that's another way of supporting, because they could either be like, all right, man, yeah, I'm good. I'm straight, man. I just need to, all right, man. Well, if everything good, get back on your stuff.
Right.
Or if they are going through something, man, you're going through something, and then just hear it, and it goes from there. It can expand. You know what I'm saying? But there's so many different ways and branches to support people. You, of course, it can be timely, and I'm very specific on how I use my time. But support isn't hard. Support is not hard.
It really isn't.
Try to support people. And that's why we all are on this podcast, because one way we support you guys is we are willing to give everything that we have, give people, and we're gonna there's gonna be connects that I met, that Ray met, Drade met, that we're gonna have come on the show. And once they come on the show, their stuff will be there. Now them because they came through us. We're willing to do that. I'm not gonna hold that, And when it comes to information, man, if I got information, it's gonna come out here.
I mean, that's why we're here.
That is why we're here.
And you never know. Maybe somebody in the audience may have somebody who we can have on that could also spread more knowledge and spread more, creativity or word or whatever. Yeah. So maybe you guys may have somebody that you have in mind.
If you do, you can drop them in the comments.
Yeah, let us know.
Yeah, let us know, man. Right. We just might be able to get them on the show.
Exactly, because at the end of the day, that's what this is about. This is about progression. This is about growth. This is about becoming a better you. So at the end of the day, we're never too prideful to grow.
Right.
All right.
Right. So exactly. So to just quickly recap on everything that we talked about, supporting is something you give, you get. I promise you, you give, you get. There may be some people that you want to support from that you probably thought, but don't expect. You know what I'm saying?
Just keep supporting them.
Just keep supporting. Keep supporting. Support. And what you get back may not be support from any of the people that you supported.
Right.
It may come from other people.
Exactly, because others may see your support.
Yeah.
Others may see your support and be like, man, that person. And sometimes it may not even come in a line of support. Right. Period. It may just be a blessing from something else.
Right. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It could be anything. So keep doing it. Yeah. What you put in is what you get out, man.
Exactly. At the end of the day, just think about this. I'm gonna support someone as much as I want them to support me. That's it. That's the bottom line. I'm going to support you as much as I want you to support me. So if you don't want no support, then don't support nobody. That's fine. But if you want support, you have to support others. It is what it is.
Yeah,
Exactly.
just like this saying. Here we go from Soul Tree. Shout out to Soul Tree. First of all, they say support who supports you.
Yeah.
Stand by it.
Stand by what supports you, and continue to support, and it'll grow.
And we still gotta have a moment of silence for my boys. We gotta have a moment of silence.
Gotta have a moment of silence.
Yes. Appreciate y'all.
All right, man. So that's all we got for the Renovated Thinker podcast for this episode. We will be back next week.
Yes.
Like, comment, subscribe.
We got one more shout out. Actually, we shout out to Padavani Productions, an up and coming videographer, editor, man, talented. Hey, man, I'm telling y'all. Man. Also, our camera operator back there.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
For real.
We appreciate y'all.
Y'all follow Buddy on Instagram and Twitter.
Yeah, it's
all right, so support.
Padavani _Productions, right? Right. So Padavani _Productions. Y'all go follow him. He does a lot more video work than what he does here. I promise you. You know what I'm saying? He got a new video that just came out and everything that he worked on. So y'all go check that out.
Yes.
Right.
And
if y'all need some work, holler at your boy because he gonna get you right now.
Yeah. So like I said before, like, comment, subscribe, check out our other episodes, everything like that. We are here every Monday morning for Monday Motivation.
Right.
All right. So.
And remember, support others like you want to be supported.
Support others like, and what's the saying?
Remember, we believe in you, even if you don't believe in yourself, all right?
Yes.
All right. So that's it. We're going to see y'all next week. We out.